Okay, so instead of spending my very limited funds finishing something I've already started, like the shed or fixing the Norton or even fixing the blown exhaust on the van, I decided to buy a Mel Shaper, an Alba 1A. So there she is. Oh, and yeah. Oh, some other bits and bobs as well. All sort of came as a bundle. So yeah. Oh, that's blooming heavy. So I'm going to finish my cup of tea, then we'll set the engine crane up and see about getting that thing in the shed, because it's going to be fun because I still haven't made a ramp. It's still well, got bulk bag in the way. It's still just a great big step at the moment. That's how big is that? That's about 9 inches, that step. So yeah, this should be fun. Right, cup of tea and onward. Right, well, we've got everything out of the van. We've got a little grinder, spare grinding wheels, a few little trays of bits and bobs. We've got the chip tray and the stand in here, but that bit is still out there. That is heavier than I remember. I must have had my Weetabix the morning I put that in the van. Just flipping out, that took some getting out. So, right, what we'll try and do is convince that to go up there. We'll get everything inside and give it a good clean up and just see what we've got. Right. Oh, almost forgot, there's a machine vise as well. There we go, just down there. Yeah, right. Onward. Okay, it's in. That took some doing. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad on quick inspection, a bit mucky and whatnot. But I don't think there's much light, is there? But yeah, if we have a look in there, everything's sort of nice and as it should be, and still got a good film of oil on it. I like the motor mount. I think it's just a bit of wood. But you know, does the job, or presumably does the job. We'll find out, won't we? So yeah, some little homemade attachments there. Don't quite know what that's about. I'm sure we will do one day. Maybe. I like the little chip tray on it. Little stainless steel one that the previous owner made for the old thing. There we go. It's got another little guide to it. It just slots in nicely. So yeah, hopefully that won't make too much mess when I'm using it. Yeah, all looks good, that. Right. Suppose I best see about wiping some muck off the thing. And see about lifting that onto there. At least we can use the engine crane for that bit. So yeah, hopefully there won't be any injuries. Just flipping out, that's yeah, it's all heavy, very heavy. But yeah, these things are. Not quite sure how old this thing is though, because the Elliott Alba metal shapers, they made them for blooming years, they did. But this hasn't got Elliott written on it anywhere. It is just an Alba 1A. So I'm presuming it's older. But I don't know. Not sure. See, but yeah, right. I'll get it cleaned up, I'll get on. And yeah, bring you back when it's a little bit less mucky. Right, onward. Okay, well it's far from immaculate, but it's together and not quite as mucky as it was. So, I've been round everywhere there's a little oil hole. I've filled with oil and a few other places. We've covered the ways in the stuff, all the lead screws, and if we turn it over by hand, everything looks to work as it should. We've had a good pull and a wrench about on everything, and apart from being on a wobbly bit of floor, there doesn't seem to be any play anywhere. So I think I'll find something to shim it with, because it's on all sorts at the minute, and then we shall see about plugging the thing in and seeing what happens. Right, bear with me a few minutes. Okay, well, everything's sort of, well, I've checked as much as I can. Let's see what happens. It's all looking good. Ratchet mechanisms are working nicely. Maybe put a bit more oil on that, it's looking a little dry. Those are nice and oily. There we go. Probably might just put a bit of muck in there. There we go. That's all feeding across quite nicely. Right, I think we should find a bit of metal and see if we can make a mess, because it has got a cutting tip in there at the minute. And yeah, that's got quite a sharp edge on it. So we'll maybe find a bit of metal to chuck in there and just have a go. Right, see what scrap I can find. Okay, so we've just put a scrap bolt, I think it's an old centre stand bolt of something. Put them in the machine vise, nice and tight, hopefully tight enough. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing with this, so hopefully tight enough. You can see by the scratch in there, we touched off, and I've just put a couple of thou cut on. So, let's hit that button, and we'll see what happens. Good nicely feed across. Should have started a bit closer, I think. It'll get there. I'll lobby the job up a bit. Any minute now. Oh dear. There we go, it's just starting. Okay, well, very light cut, very nearly cleaned it all the way up. Okay, well, I've just been messing about for 10 minutes. Clamped the bit of metal a bit harder in the vice there. Put a bit of a heavier cut on, it's okay. You can't go too heavy because the belt slips, it is an old belt, and maybe is a little bit loose. So, I've just been messing about really. Tried it in high speed, much less civilised. It doesn't half make a racket when it's in high speed. But yeah. There we go. Just, well, I've cut a slot in it because, well, I can. What am I looking for? There we go. Bit more oil. I figured for now, just keep pouring oil at the thing. Yes. It's making a horrible mess where it's all coming back out of places, but it'll flush some of the mucky old stuff through. Yeah, that's still tight. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll get a few more of these oiled. Flipping it. There we go. Right, I'll chuck it in high speed. I'll reset it all and I'll pop it in high speed. Give me a moment. High speed. As you can tell, she's a little bit more noisy. Look at that, got to engage the which way is it? Is that the right way? I think that might be the wrong way. Yeah, that's the wrong way. There we go. Which is making even more noise in the moment. When it gets there. There we go. I need to put a very light cut on. Well, that's enough of that, isn't it? It's all just rather noisy. Well, there we go. Got to learn how to use the thing. Because, oh, you've probably noticed, but I haven't got a clue how to use one of these. So, well, yeah, we'll have a play and we'll find some literature on the job and have a read and we'll go from there. Right, I think that'll do. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we'll call that quits. Right, well, if you're still here, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one. Ta-da.